Welcome to my review of Pass Plus. I was initially very excited about this website. It claimed that you can have 20 gigs worth of images on their site, selling them technically for free. They take a certain commission and you can sell your images. But then I filmed what I was going to do and basically go step by step through it, and I started to get more and more disappointed as I went on, as you'll see in some of the clips that I'll show you in a minute. It's not what I expected, and I'll show you some of the reasons why. So I'll go onto their pricing page first, which does say free forever, 6,000 photos that you can have, 20 gigs of storage, unlimited galleries, your logo and branding, which is pretty cool. You get an online store, they take 15% store fee, which I think is very fair, and you get a portfolio site. Okay, and then there's the other plans you can do, which is the £15 a month one, which is standard, and this is dollars, $29 a month for the other plans. And then they compare themselves to Pixieset and Shootproof, which I've used both of those companies, and basically saying what you can get on the free plans and what you can get in the unlimited plans, and comparing them to that. So I'll take you through how I was going to set it up and how I wanted it to look and run. So I'll log in. It's easy to start up galleries. You just click new gallery and you go through all the stages there. You can have a new gallery and your photos, your settings, this, that and the other. I created three galleries even. Aerial, landscapes and wildlife, and it was very quick to upload images with them all there where I wanted them. It wasn't a lot of images, but they were there. And what I wanted to do was link up to my website, which I could go through to not just integrations, portfolio and advanced, and then you can put your website in and the homepage button goes back to your website and you can link it through your website with an external link. I currently use Squarespace, so that was quite good. Then I came to, as I put some images up, I thought, right, okay, I'll do the pricing profiles and have a look at them. And then I thought, okay, some things I might not want to sell, for example, like maybe at the moment in time want to do cards. So I thought I'll take the cards off, but you can't unless you upgrade, which I thought was a bit weird. Also, everything is from America, so you can change the pricing to pounds, euros, to whatever currency you want, but it all comes out of America. So people are going to be paying through the roof for your products. So for a 16 by 24 canvas, it's $104, which is a lot of money just to have a 16 by 24 canvas. When if you think about it, you can get them a lot cheaper than that and sell it onto your client a lot cheaper as well. Okay, so I thought it was just maybe the default tab that was like this. So I thought, well, I'll add a new price list then, and I'll just add another one called this test, because why not? We'll add test, see what happens. So you get testing, and it's all the same. You can't turn anything off, and even when you go self-fulfillment, you can't turn it off. So the purpose of getting one of these sites is not to really self-fulfill everything, it's to get them to do all the work. You put all your images up, your hard work, you price it up how you want it, and then you get the companies to do the printing, the ordering, the sending, and the delivery, instead of getting it sent to your house or your business and then sending it on again, which just increases delivery time for the client, and it's just a pain in the backside. So you can't change anything at all. You can change the prices, which is good. So you could put like a tenner and you'd get £8.50 because they take a certain percentage, which is quite good how they work it out. But you still can't turn it off. So if you didn't want to sell a high-res download, tough luck, because you're going to sell a high-res download if you use this site without upgrading to the next plan up, which in my opinion for $15 a month is a lot of money. When you think Pixieset, for example, they have relatively good pricing. So this is available in pounds as well, and it's roughly about the same in pounds. So you can have the free one, which I know for a fact you can have whatever you want on your website, and then they have the ones from £8 up to 40. In my opinion, £8 is more than enough to have enough photos. A lot of people aren't going to have more than 3,000 on their website at a time. As well as Shootproof. Shootproof do pretty much the same thing, but they give you a 30-day free trial. You can have 100 images, and both of these, Pixieset and Shootproof, both use, at least in the UK, both use UK established printers. So you don't have to send it off abroad and get it delivered to the UK. It gets printed in the UK, sent in the UK, and you can send it straight to the client, and you haven't got to do anything. You just take your commission, your however much you have, and there you go. So other things with Pass Plus, I'd want to trial first, if anything. I don't like just upgrading to something if you don't like it, or if it's terrible, you have to then get them to give you your money back, and I'd rather not. And the point of finding a free website to host some of my images is that I haven't got a lot that I would like to sell. I've got a few images here and there, and people aren't going to be buying every month. I'll give them... It's a good website in the fact that uploads are very quick. It looks very nice, so I'll show you what it looks like. So it looks quite nice. I haven't put images on there yet, on these here. It looks quite nice though. However, you do have all of the Pass Plus powered by this, that, and all rights reserved, etc. at the bottom, which would be nice to get rid of. You'd probably have to upgrade to do that, of course. And obviously you can have that linked to your website, which I did, but I don't use it, it's not on my website anymore. I have found with, if you go into settings and try and link it to your website, so you have a custom domain name, you also have to upgrade for that as well. So custom domain name, you have to upgrade again. It just seems like they want you to upgrade when you sometimes don't want to. Sometimes if you're just starting out, for example, in photography, you're not going to want to pay $15, which is about 12 or 11 quid in pounds. You're not going to want to upgrade paying that every month if not many people are seeing your work or buying it or anything like that. So in conclusion, would I go with it? No, I wouldn't pay. I would probably either use Pixieset or Shootproof and use their free plans for now, because you can do quite a lot on them. You can customize what you sell. In fact, I'll show you now that you can actually customize. Right, so let me look. I did have this on a paid plan, and now I've downgraded it from a paid plan to free because I don't actually use it and I have no collections in there currently. But if you go into store, so even this is on free, you can go to products, you can go, that's the standard one, but even if you didn't want the standard one and you wanted lab fulfillment, Loxley Colour is in the UK, so that's good. You can add common products, or you can add your own. So I'm just going to call this test, click save, and you can add whatever products you want. Say you wanted some prints, so I wanted to just sell 6x4s, 12x8s, and maybe a really big 40x30. You can choose those. You can choose glossy, metallic, canvases, metal prints, mounted prints, everything you want. You can still choose what you want to have, and you can mark up on different prices, different percentages, have colour correction, and when people buy it, they buy it effectively straight from your store / the supplier. So the supplier gets the order, they print out the product or create whatever it is, unless it's self-fulfilled or a digital download, in which case it just goes straight to them, and then they get the image at the end of it. So for Pass Plus, the only benefit really is having up to 20 gigs worth of photos on, and even then you can't choose what you want to sell. Like, I'd want to choose what images I want to sell. I don't want to always sell everything. I don't want to sell albums, for example. If I wanted to do an album, create one, I would personally create it and put it on the website for people to buy. But even if it's self-fulfilled, you just can't do it. So me personally, I would avoid it. For a free account, I wouldn't use it. For a paid account, I haven't tried it, so it's up to you whether you would try it. Me personally, I would go with Pixieset or Shootproof. That's where I'm going to leave it. Please like this video if you liked it, subscribe and hit that notification bell.